I create a lot of videos. In fact, I produce 20 different channels that are daily YouTube channels. So that's hundreds and hundreds of episodes every single month. And on my own channel, the Nate Woodbury channel, there's some things that I struggle with. So I'm going to share what some of my biggest struggles are for making YouTube videos. Okay, so the first struggle that I have, I really wanted to highlight that I am kind of a perfectionist. I really like to do things the best way. And if I figure out a good system, I'll follow it. But then if I figure out a better way, I feel like I can't do the old system anymore. Even though it works, I have to do the better way. Well, one of these better ways is my multi-location strategy. I love how those episodes turn out. But the reality is it takes a lot more work, especially in prep. So as I'm outlining my content, I have to think it through a lot more, and it can take me a full day or even 2 days to prepare what normally used to take me 3 to 5 hours. And so for a while, I would only film multi-location strategy for my channel, and that was really hard. I was getting big burnout. So that's a pretty big struggle, and I've had to take a big step back from only doing my multi-location strategy. Now, another big struggle that I currently am facing is I made a lot of videos on the topic of why I hire people in the Philippines. I have a lot to say about it because I've been hiring people there for 11 years. My very first video that got over 1 million views was on that exact topic, and so I made a sequel, and I made another sequel, and I made several other videos about that same topic. Well, those videos got great results, and I've gotten millions and millions of views. The problem is that's not my target audience at all. There's plenty of people in America that are business owners that are my target audience that these videos are valuable for. But the majority of the views on those videos are people in the Philippines. The good people of the Philippines that would love to work for me. And I love hiring people in the Philippines. I've got 22 on my team right now, but there are probably 1 million people that would love to have a job, and that's just not my target audience. And so when I make videos on YouTube topics or entrepreneurship topics or influence topics, I've had a harder time getting traction because that's not the audience that I've built. So recently, I've actually taken down about 30 of my best performing episodes that don't target my right audience, and my channel has suffered. I've gotten a lot less views, but I need to do this to course correct my channel. Another struggle that I've had, I'll even call kind of the shiny object syndrome, because I get to see a variety of different types of channels. There's a vlogging channel that I like to watch, and so when I've gone to different state parks or national parks or even theme parks, I feel like, ooh, I've got a vlog about this. And some of my vlogs have turned out great, but they are really hard. They're a lot more work than the typical episodes that I create. It's a whole day just to create a single episode. And instead of enjoying this place that I'm at, I'm having to worry about putting the camera and camera placement, all this stuff. And then I see people do product reviews, and it's like, well, I've got some great gear or great camera equipment or something that I could review. I should do a product review. I've even tried to do a music video, or, I've tried to duplicate lots of different styles, and I want to incorporate all of it. Well, I've learned that it's pretty hard to grow a consistent channel when I've got a whole variety of content. Okay, another struggle that I have discovered about myself, and I'll just call it in this case that I am lazy. I like to do something once or maybe twice, really figure out a good system, and then I can hire other people to run that system, and then I can go and create something else. Well, if I'm the star of my YouTube channel, I can't hire somebody else to come and be on my own channel if it's the Nate Woodbury channel, right? So I do produce a whole bunch of other channels, but that is a struggle, is for me to continue to grow the Nate Woodbury channel. I have to be in the episodes. So I was just looking at my notes, and I already talked about being a product reviewer, but I wrote that I'm not dorky enough to be a product reviewer. I just can't get excited about gear every single day talking about the components or the features of that. Another challenge that I've had is sometimes I can kind of be cheap with my own channel. Like right now I've got 7 different videographers that help me with the 20 different channels that I produce, but sometimes for my own channel, I don't ask for their help. I do all the filming myself, and it becomes really exhausting. Sometimes I've been filming until 1 a.m. in the morning because I want to get it all done, but I'm the talent and the crew. So that's a challenge that I've had to overcome. And today, yes, I've had videographers helping me. So there you have it, Nate Woodbury. I've got a great track record of success, but even I have some struggles on YouTube. If you're new to me and you aren't familiar with some of the other channels that I produce, I'm going to link to a couple of them over here. I'll link to the Chris Crone channel and some of the lessons that I learned in producing that channel. And I'll also link to another video with Noelle Randall. Her channel has just exploded this year, and we both filmed that episode together talking about all the steps we took to achieve the awesome success there.